Well, hello everyone and welcome back. We have more ATS with a steering wheel. We are going from San Francisco to, was it Elko, Nevada, I think is what it's called. And I'm a little concerned because I looked at the route and like I typically try to take straighter routes when I can. But this one's definitely got some curves. But you know what? It's gonna be fine. Oh. I was gonna say, as long as I get out of here, we're fine. And then I immediately drove into that post. I will say, like, visibility's a little rough from here, and I don't know if I can really change it. Oh, dang. I should have stopped moving forward before I start turning. There we go. I think we're already, well, I was gonna say, I think we're like already in here, so like it's fine. But yeah, once we get to the freeway, I think it's gonna be fine. It's just the getting to the freeway. I think we're supposed to make around 16K for this trip, if I recall. I wonder if what I should do, like, okay, like we know I get the motion, that sweet motion stick. If it can sit like this and be centered, oh, but it's not centered is the thing. Then that could be good, but I don't think it'll stay centered is the issue. Okay, so we're supposed to go in 25, so theoretically we should slow down to make this corner. The issue is I oversteer. And so then we have to spastically correct. Oh my god, did we get over that bridge? That's a cool looking bridge. I don't think that's Golden Gate Bridge because that's the wrong color. But because I don't know what the other bridge in San Francisco is called, but I know that there's two, right? Ooh. Everything's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. We didn't get a ticket. Fantastic. Oh, we did. Never mind. That just took a while to get there. Help. She's trying. It's really pretty. Like, do you see in the left-hand rear view mirror? Yes, pretty. Okay. Gotta take a pretty good corner here. Oh, good. It's only one lane. Freeway entrance. I've been driving on this little road long as I can remember, trying to not crash into things. I wish. Why is there no traffic at all? Anyways, we're on the road again. Are we going in the middle? Yeah. I didn't realize that this bridge goes one way on the top and one way on the under deck. That's interesting. Bridges are so cool, and like especially like bridges that they built like, you know, like 50, 100, well, I'd say like 80 years ago or so. You know, they're pretty like structurally sound, and like that's pretty cool. I say 50 years ago thinking that was the 50s, but like isn't that like 75 years ago now? Dang. Time is flying. I think like 2000 is just like, oh shoot, I didn't realize what time it was. All right, we should have our lights on now. I pressed the light button. Coming back home, yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Oh goodness, I'm having so much fun with this. Like so lately I feel like I've been doing like, okay, hold up, brain is going too fast. Oh god, so is the truck. So I used to record American Truck Sim on like days when I like didn't want to get ready, or if I had gotten ready to do other things, like I had a little bit of time. But like I love ATS so much, and I've really been enjoying like actually being like non-Franklin and just being Keeper, not this keeper, but like the real keeper. And lately, so I've been like real keeper, but today, I mean, okay, so like Azure and I got up and we had to go do a bunch of running around. We had to go out of town and stuff, and then we bought things and stuff, including this. So we were out and it was like a pretty, oh shoot, I gotta go this way. It was like a, oh, do I have to, is this the way I'm going? Nope. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. And so it was like a pretty busy day, and then we got home, like already, yeah, and already kind of long. I had to cook dinner for the fam jam, just me, Azure, and his mom, because the littles aren't here. And then I was like, okay, I want to get stuff done, and so like I did quite a bit of editing. But like my goal was like I kind of want to get the steering wheel out, but also I was like, oh, I want to do other things. I was supposed to record a video earlier today, but I really didn't want to get ready. I was like, I'd rather spend the time like breaking down cardboard and like cleaning up. I need to empty the dishwasher, but I still have more computer work to do, so I'm gonna take like a pause to do that. Anyways, so I just had a snack. I recorded ATS and I was like really hungry, right? Because I was like having a good time. And then I had a snacka, and now we're I'm just gonna take it, I don't care. And now we're back for some more, and like, should I be doing other things? Yes, but I don't want to call it a hyperfixation, but my much joy of ATS means that like maybe we're just gonna play this. Is the light gonna change? Let's just do this. Dang it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I bet you my caboose was still in the lane. Oh, this is actually nice. I think the steering, or the, yeah, okay, it looks like the truck has been staying pretty centered, which is nice, because it was just, the angle was just a little awkward that I couldn't, oh my goodness, that I couldn't see anything. Oop. My goodness. So if you don't know, Azurite, my now hubby, I mean, like, we've been married since like February, but after this more recent wedding in April, I actually like feel like we're married and stuff. Also, like, there was like a whole, oh my god, there was like a whole debacle with my ring and stuff. Here's the problem, and let me tell you what the problem is. I am like leaning on the steering wheel and that's probably not helping things. But yeah, there's like a, anyways, so like I got a new engagement ring and wedding band because it's, my other one just kept breaking. It wasn't my fault. No, it wasn't my fault. One time it might have been my fault, but I repaired that. Anyways. Oh shoot. Oh, you know what? We're going. So anyways, I digress. And like, if you have never watched an ATS before, you know I get very distracted. Anyways, he streams as well. I talked a little bit about it in the last one about how, you know, like he streamed longer than I have, but like he had to take some breaks at various times for various life events, you know. Oh shoot, are these only turns? No, we're good. Oh god, no, we're good. So anyways, when I moved down to the States, he moved his computer setup into the living room because when he does stream, he tends to stream later at night. Like, he normally starts at 9, although he wants to try on days when I don't stream, so like I can take care of the littles. He wants to try starting at 7, which I fully support, because I fully support what he wants to do in his dreams. And like, I know he loves streaming so much, and like, you know, starting at 9 p.m. at night Pacific Standard Time, which if you're thinking about, that's 12 o'clock for Eastern Standard Time. Like, for me, starting at 10 for Eastern Standard Time, because I start at 7 all the time, yeah, that is a little bit later, and so it is kind of harder to get those numbers up and stuff. And so he was streaming during the day for a while and he was really enjoying it, but ever since I moved down, like, because he would stream during the day and I would stream later at night, we were just like, not really, he wasn't getting a ton of sleep because he would like go to bed at like 3 or 4, and he would wake up, he'd bring the littles to school, and then he would stream until it was like almost time to pick them up. Whereas I would, you know, end stream, and like it could be awkward sometimes because like if he wants to go to bed, but it's like I'm still streaming anyway. So like it's been a thing. Oh my god, I hit a car there once. Maybe it wasn't there. I think we go this way. I hope to god this car does not stop. Good thing I slammed on the brakes there. It is quite nice to slam on the pedal, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, so he was streaming during the day, and now he's switched back to evenings. So he's doing like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesdays he'll start at 9, but Tuesdays and Thursdays this week he's gonna try to start at 7. He did try to start at 7. I want to say like a week ago he tried one day, but like we hadn't had a conversation with the littles about the expectations. Like if you need something, go see Keeper because dad's streaming, right? And they're like pretty good. They understand streaming, even though like, you know, they're like not like super old, but like they get it and they watch like, you know, YouTube Let's Plays and stuff. So anyways, he's getting like, you know, more passionate about and stuff, which I love, right? Because like, you know, there's been things that have come in his life where, like I said, he's had to take a break and stuff, or like, you know, hasn't been supported. And so I bought him a bookshelf because I'm like, you have a lot of cool things. Like he likes to build nano blocks, nano bricks and stuff, and he's got like a lot of cool things like that, but they were just all on his desk because he had nowhere to put it. So I bought him a bookshelf the other day. I think this is the way we want to go. Yeah. To go behind his desk in his stream setup. And then he put some lights. When I come down to visit one time, I just bought myself some Philip Hue lights to be down here. I'm like, you're welcome to use them because I just need them when I come down to visit as part of my stream. But like, especially once I move down there, like they're fully yours to use. And so he put those on there and they looked really good. And then I was like, we're getting you another bookshelf because you need some symmetry back there. So we got another bookshelf. And then while he was streaming on Thursday, normally like I try to get stuff recorded on Thursday, and I think I recorded like 2 things because I was just having so much fun watching him stream because I don't often get to hang out. Oopsies. Well, you know what? He was in my way. But I was like, shoot, it would look better with more lights. And we had talked about because I've bought a fair number of lights in my lifetime. So I've got my Hue, they're called Hue Play lights, and they're like a light bar, and I have them attached to you. If you see my room lit up, that's part of what's has them lit up. And I attach them to my desk with cup holders. Genius. Honestly, like if you have a desk, I recommend getting cup holders that attach to the side of your desk, because the amazing thing about that is it like holds your drink. So even if you hit your drink, and I've hit my drinks and I've hit these lights, they do not fall over because they've got like that extra level of like protection. Anyways, I digress. So I had those Hue lights that he was using, and then I had bought some Govee lights as well because they were a really good deal and I wanted to see how they worked. And so in the middle of his stream, I like plugged them in our room. I made sure that they worked with the app, and then I like army crawled because I was full on potato at that time, I think, because I hadn't got ready to record yet. I army crawled from my from like his desk underneath the camera so no one would see me, and then I like put the lights up. Actually, you know what, I fixed one of his lights because it was facing too far forward, it was blinding us, so like my hand just reached in and fixed it, and then I crawled and I did those, and it looked so good. But the thing is he has the 2 bookshelves and they have 5 shelves each, and 3 of the shelves are pretty visible on his stream, and so we have 4 lights, but then 2 lights or 2 shelves that you can see well are unlit. Dang, we going slow, and I am like full on pedal down. And so we talked about it, and we're like, we think you need more lights. And so I think he's gonna get more lights, but it looks so good. And like when we were out doing all our puttering about and everything and visiting people and stuff today, we did get a chance to go to some stores that maybe we wouldn't go to normally. And we found some cool things for him. Oh, for Christmas, I got him the Lego Deco tree. And so he finally built that because I think he got motivated because he's like, oh shoot, now I have a shelf I can put this on. So he finished building it, and dang, it looks amazing. And then today we got some more Legend of Zelda stuff. He had like a book, and then we got like 2 mangas and an amiibo. And so he's got like a full shelf of Legend of Zelda stuff, and like it looks so good, and it's got a light right on it. And then he got like a Baloo and Mowgli, what are the pops, not pop sockets, you know, like pop figures, vinyl pop figures, whatever the heck they're called, and that looks really cool. So we got like a couple things. It definitely has some more stuff to like, needs to like build out and add to it, but I think it'll come along. And like I talked about in the last one, we just got the Quest 3S, and I'm gonna message him. I think it'd be cool if we got like a nice stand for it to like sit on, and then that can be like one of his display pieces. Oh shoot, oh good. I was like, is this a hairpin turn coming up here? But no, we're good. Because like I think that'd be a great way, because then it's like function and form, you know, because like that's one thing that I struggle with, right, is like having things that like look aesthetically pleasing, because I'm like, I can have something that looks cute, or I can have something that like works well. And so like I have slowly been kind of working on that with like, it's okay to just have like space for just pretty things. And so I've slowly been working on that, and we're getting there. But yeah, no, they look so great. But it was my long way of saying, like, I talk about Azurite a lot. If you want to check him out, he does stream as well. It's AZURERIT, Azure, and then right, which I know can be, oh shoot, we gotta get in the other lane, which I know can be, it's not quite how Azure right would be spelt normally. But yeah, so he plays like a lot of like, oh lord, he's a variety streamer as well. He plays more like RPGs and MMOs and stuff like that. He's been super into Guild Wars lately, loves Final Fantasy and all that jazz. I think because we pre-ordered Switch 2s, which is like wild to me that we were able to do that. I've never had a console at launch before, so it's like absolutely crazy. And like the fact that like, oh my goodness, people are gonna die. The fact that like I get to have one at launch, and then also like I'm gonna play on stream that night, and I think Azurite is going to as well. So like, yeah, I'm just very grateful. And then we get to share with the community, and so like anyone who has got a Switch 2, like they can join us with some Mario Kart, and if they haven't, like that's totally fine too. They can see what it's all about. Hey look, it's Truckee. Is that actually the name of the city? Is it named Truckee? Are we gonna, I don't think we're gonna discover it because I think we're driving past it. Oh my god, you know what, I'm sorry. Wait, no, I did nothing wrong, admit no fault. I'm loving the steering wheel. The problem is like I said, like I'm getting too comfortable with it, so I'm like leaning on it, using one hand, just like vibing. There were a couple, so like I just got the steering wheel, as we know. If you watched the last one, you saw me immediately crash. It was because I didn't have it set up right with the pedals. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. I just have it on simple, and I think that's the way to go. I'm a simple girly. But anyways, we were like looking at all the different ones, and there was this one, and I don't remember what the brand was, but it had like a whole panel with like NOS and stuff, and I'm like, we do not need that. It was also like $650, which is obscene. Like I already think that these steering wheels are kind of pricey, and so like that was the hardest. It was really hard for me to like justify it. But like I played ATS on stream the other day, and it was such a riot. And like I've always wanted to do more ATS streams, but I've also been like, I kind of want to like have an actual steering wheel. I even bought a trucker hat forever ago, and I want to put my like a logo, like a Keeper related logo on it. And so like now I'm like, well, now's the time. Okay, we definitely need to be braking. One thing I really like about this pedal situation, because Azurite was like, are you going to use the pedal? It was so funny when we were looking, because we were like trying to decide, and like I'm like, oh, I don't need it, but like I want it, but like I don't need it, and it's like a cost. But anyways, when we were trying to decide, I was like, but I don't need which in my head I was going, but I don't need the pedals. But I just said, but I don't need, and I just went, but it'd be fun. And honestly, like, I feel like so much more comfortable driving, as says the girl without a driver's license. You know, we're just gonna make one. I should make myself a fake driver's license for American Truck Sim, not a real one. We will not do that. I will eventually get that. That's another thing, is I don't think I can get a driver's license. I don't know for sure, but I don't think I can get a driver's license. Oh Lord. Because I can't drive, evidently. But until I get my social security number, which again, we need to start working on that. I was hoping to start working on it the week after the wedding. Didn't happen. We were recovering from the weekend where we had people we were hosting. Fair enough. Then I think this last week that we just passed was the most recent weekend since the wedding. Your girl was having a hard time with so many different things. Like, I don't want to say identity crisis, but like it felt like those levels. And so I'm feeling more like myself. I'm feeling like I started editing vlogs again, and I've also started vlogging again. I took like a big break from that. But I've started vlogging again, and like I really, really love it, and I really miss it. Azurite said that like my ATS videos have kind of become like replacement for my vlog, which like, yes, it definitely has an aspect to it, because like we catch up, we chat about things and stuff, but like I can't insert footage of me like building bookshelves and stuff, you know. And so it's been nice to like finally kind of feel like I have some capacity to do that again, and it makes me happy. And like things that make you happy, I think, are like pretty important in life. Oh, we discovered Reno. I can't believe I've never been here. I was like almost tearing up as I was saying that, but like happiness is important, and like anyone who tells you otherwise, or who tries to like I thought I was gonna hit, or who tries to deny you things that don't make you happy or bring you joy, just like cut them out of your life. They are not worth it. Like, I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry. This world can be so hard and so challenging and so difficult, and so many things can arise every day, that to not be yourself, be true to yourself, and find joy in the things that you find joy, regardless of how they make other people feel. Obviously, unless it's like illegal or really sketchy, or you are hurting other people. I'm like saying, like, if you're really passionate about trains, that's great. I love that for you, and nobody should look down on you because that is what you enjoy, right? And like, if you know, however you identify, like whatever, like people should just like, it costs nothing to be nice. I say this a million times before, and I feel like I heard this growing up, but it costs nothing to be nice. It also costs nothing to be a jerk, okay? Like, I'll give you that. But like, I see people out there who are so judgmental. I feel like I'm preaching. I feel like I'm soapboxing. We're like so judgmental and like so mean and so negative, and like all they want to do is tear people down. And they'll be like, oh, you like trains? Oh, what a loser. Like, trains are kind of cool. Like, have you seen trains? Not only that, like, trains have been around as a mode of transportation for so long. I really am making it sound like my special interest is train. But it's not. But like, if you think about like steam engines and then coal engines, and now we have electric trains, and like some of them, oh my goodness, like the sky, oh my god, I didn't actually hit him. Like in Vancouver, like the sky trains and stuff, like people can drive them, but they're typically operated remotely, which is like so cool. Like, who would have thought? Although I will say, I watched this one YouTube channel called, what is it called? Shoot. They post every Tuesday. They post about like tragedies. I can't remember what it is. It's fantastically done. Like, it's so well laid out, all the videos. They'll be like, hey, so on this day, this happened, but it wasn't going to be a typical day. Dang it, we got a way station. And it'll be like, this train was going this way. And the number of crash trains that this channel covers, I'm trying to remember what it's called. I've definitely talked about it before while I've been playing ATS. Come on. There we go. I've definitely talked about it before while I've been playing ATS. I don't have my phone near me, unfortunately, so I can't check. Disaster. Anyways, if I remember, I'll try to link it down below. I will forget. But like, there was this one thing that I remembered, and it was when coal trains were still like very much a thing. And shoot, he's not getting in the other lane. Well, I guess we're just driving here. Do I have a horn? I don't think I have a horn. Anyway, oh my god, bud. Bud. I don't think I have a blinker either. There's probably a blinker, I just don't know what button it is. Aha, that worked. Anyway, this train went, it had like crappy coal, I think is what it was, and it was going up this hill, and then it had to go in the tunnel at the top of this hill, or maybe like still while on this hill. And the issue was that the first train got stuck because of the crappy coal. So when the train behind came up, or maybe it didn't get stuck, it might have got through, but like the entire tunnel was just full of smoke. And so when the next train got in, and then I'm pretty sure it got stuck, like at least the first 3 carts. And so many people suffocated because of the crappy coal. And I think people used it as like a commuter, like they jumped on it and like maybe they weren't supposed to, because I think it's like grain transportation stuff. But it's like so interesting. And so I've heard so many things, and I think trains are cool. I will say that. I wish that like travel across North America on a train was more feasible. It's very pricey, and it's very few and far between type of thing, because like I watched Jetlag the game, which I talked about before too, which is fantastic. You should check it out. They do a lot of train travel in mostly in Europe. They like play tag across Europe or hide and seek across Europe, or like collect the countries kind of thing. And anyways, I wish I could train travel like that one day, perhaps. I also want to go to Australia and take the train across Australia and like through the it goes through the outback too, I think. It's like the Great Con train. I could be wrong. But so maybe trains are a special interest of mine. But I just think there's so many cool things in the world. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say, if we can wrap it up, I don't know if we can. There are so many cool and interesting and amazing things in this world, and it's so fantastic that there are so many things, even just within specific areas. Like, go to trains. If maybe you just really like coal trains, maybe you like steam trains, maybe you like electric trains. If you like video games, like so many times people come in and be like, oh, I see you're playing this game, that's not a game for me. And like I'm constantly like, well, that's great. I love that for you, that this game isn't for you, and that's totally okay, because there are so many games out there. So I just don't see the point in spending so much energy on the negative aspects of things in the world, when you can put your own personal positive energy into things that you enjoy and that bring you and the people that are important to you joy. Soapbox dismounted. So like, you know, something like that's kind of really silly. Spending, I'm not gonna lie, this steering wheel I think was like $230. I could be wrong. It's a Logitech one, if that helps you. G20, I want to say. I'm gonna guess G20. And it was like maybe a frivolous thing, but like it's really bringing me a lot of joy. And let's not say that oh my god, you need money things to bring you joy. But he hit me. It was not my fault. There is a chance that's not my, well, maybe that was my fault. There is a chance that that one was my fault. See, it brings me joy. So you can't see, but this steering wheel has rumble built into it, right? So it's shaking my whole desk. I have a frog. So like, as you know, we're frog themed. Obviously, I'm driving Here's Franklin right now. I have a frog. He was my very first frog that I ever had. When I was younger, we used to go to the auction all the time. There's an auction in our town. And so you like go throughout the week and you'd be like, oh, I like this lot. And sometimes we would get like just like an entire box of, or like a couple boxes of like toys and stuff. And one of those times we got like a box of toy at the auction. So you like go during the week, pick out what you wanted, and then like I think it was like Friday they would have the auction or something, maybe Saturday, I don't know. We'd go there like all year round. Like I distinctly remember going there in the summer when they would have like all the like garage doors open so you could see, and then like also like going there in the winter when it was pouring down rain. Anyway, so we got this one lot that we won, and it had stuffed animals in it, and one of them was a frog. He's a very flat frog, but he was my frog from the start, and I named him Frog. You know, I have a stuffed animal named Rudy that I have had since 2004, so he's like 21 now. He can drink. And I'm always like, oh, he's like the stuffed animals I've had the longest. No, I've had Frog since I was just a wee lass, so even before then. But anyways, Frog sits up on my one TV. My TV screen that I use as a monitor, my Discord monitor, is what I call it. It's my Discord monitor, and my music monitor is basically what I use it for. And honestly, it helps my brain compartmentalize things. But anyways, with the desk going crazy and shaking and everything, Frog did in fact fall off. He's on my desk. He's just vibing. He looks like he's seen things, which he very much did. But like, you know, I was gonna say nobody died, and I bet you nobody did die, but the people in that car were like having the same vibes as the people in that hot air balloon over there. That was wild. Winnemucca? Is that what that place is called? Get out of the way. Move, car. Get out the way. Get out the way. I wish there's like a G for Logitech on the middle of the steering wheel here. I wish that it was a button so I could make it my horn. I can't believe how bad that crash was. I thought I was flipping. I'm not gonna lie. After not flipping like since playing, I think I've only flipped once since I've been like solo playing. When I play with Azurite, that's another story. But I think I've only flipped once on my own. I thought I was flipping, and I feel like I don't think I would have been in this situation without the steering wheel. Because as I said to Azurite when we were driving back home, he asked me if I was excited about the steering wheel. I'm like, I'm so excited, but I do anticipate 50% more crashing. I don't think we would have been in the same situation with the controller, because like this is very sensitive, which I really, really like, but also it's really sensitive. That being said, once we got into crazy situation there, I think with the controller I would have flipped it. Whereas I think I was only able to keep it under control was because I had the steering wheel. I wish. I would have loved to see what my face looked like with that panic. But alas, we got Franklin's face instead. And that was funny. Oh, it's a station wagon. Honestly, so like Azure and I have talked, because like obviously eventually I'm going to get my real life license, which shouldn't be anytime soon, as we are clearly learning here. But anyways, we've been talking about like what type of vehicle I want. I'm not saying I want a station wagon, but I like that type of style. Like a hatchback, I guess, would be it. My friend has like what is it, like a Mazda CR7 or something, and it's not like great size, because like what, you know, like if you're going on like road trips or something, like Azurite has like a sedan. Is that what they call it? Like just a 4-door. But like if we go on road trips and stuff, like I think it'd be nice to have, oh God, we are speeding. Oh God. I think it'd be nice to have, yeah, I'm not surprised, a little bit more space for extra stuff. So like everybody has room, and like, you know, you got that extra space in the back. So like I think something like that. Like I've looked at Subarus casually. Like obviously we're not anywhere near shopping. Like I need to get a car. I need to get a license. I think we should slow down, to be fair. I need to get a license, and then at that point, if we determine I need it, then maybe we'll think about it. But like honestly, like I don't know that there would be, at least initially. I mean, obviously, maybe once I get a job, different story. But like, I don't think like initially there'd be like any reason that I would need to have a vehicle when I couldn't have a vehicle, you know? Like, if that makes sense. Like, because Azurite only works a couple days a week because he does like longer shifts. like 12-hour shifts, I think. So he doesn't work like every single day. And so I could easily just use the car kind of at any point. I always wanted to get like a smart car or like a Fiat, like, you know, little small ones, because I'm like, that's perfect for me. But like, obviously the reality is having a fam jam, probably need something a little bit bigger than that. My friend who just drove down for the wedding has like, is it like a Nissan Rogue? And I like hers. It's relatively spacious. It's a little bit higher too, which I think is good. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I've done very few test drives of cars in my life. At one point, I was like, I'm gonna do van life. Hey, we discovered Elko. Let's go. I really want to do van life, and so I was doing a lot of research into vans and other things. And I also did test drive a van or two in that time period of my life, which was hilarious because I was test driving vehicles in parking lots because I didn't have a license, but I had to like see the feel and see if it was like gonna be a comfortable thing for me to drive. And there was one that I did almost get, and the reason that I ended up not getting it was not because I didn't have a license, but it was actually because we couldn't get into a mechanic that day, and we had driven like 4 hours out of our way to check it out, and we couldn't get to a mechanic. And so it was like, maybe not so much, but I was fully prepared. It was like, I seem to recall like it was a relatively, oopsies, we braked a little too hard. That's the thing about the brake, like the brake on the oh, okay. Oh, that was a pretty good turn. Oh, dang, look at me. I kind of let the steering wheel return to where I was supposed to want it to go. But the brake on the oh shoot. See, it's really good. It's a good brake. The brake on the the brake on the controller isn't as reactive, I would say, as this brake. And so when you like go to brake, it's like, no, wait, I wonder if I can, I was trying to figure out if I could use the steering wheel. I mean, I don't mind using my mouse. Where am I supposed to go with this? Oops, wrong way. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh shoot, wait. Let me just stop for a second. How am I supposed to get there? I don't know if I can go there. I wonder if I can like go up and turn around somewhere. Because like that is tight. I don't think I can whip that corner. Let me see. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. And the thing is that like I can't turn around well. Or sorry, I can't back up well. Although I feel like I can back up a little bit better. With the steering wheel. Okay. This might work for us. I just hope that the camera pops out a little bit for me. Why are you so far to the side? Oh, because I think I did that. So I could see where the parking spot was. It's like, am I getting a ticket? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Wait, that was like kind of okay, guys. Are you proud of me? My God, we did that. Did you see that? Are you so proud of me? I did so... Listen, satisfactory does not count the growth that we made as a human on this trip here. I think I'm getting better at driving. Like, I think I'm getting more confident because like a steering wheel obviously feels way more intuitive to drive. So like yeah. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you do subscribe. If you like content like this, we could be driving a lot. We are gonna have, you know, Facecam one of these sometime soon. I just want to really try out the wheel. And we're also gonna be doing ATS streams. Not like all the time, but definitely more regularly because I'm obsessed with this. And I need to do more. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.